Military terrorist, misfit therapist, blanket theory practitioner, overlooking all the abundant evidence, irrelevant elements once upon a time referred to as present tense. Seem like the opportune setting in aesthetic to express any pressing issue type poetic. Wants versus needs sorted out in the rhetoric, edited yet repetitive, a self-induced sedative. If the end fits the means, it can squarely oppose the in-betweens. Those who would dream to intervene become victims of fate, stop lost on destiny's plate. Waiting room casualties, social abnormalities, beneficiaries of a technicality, in the sense that innocence can create the victim. If it doesn't kill them, surely it could uplift them. Timeless and spaceless, nameless, faceless, manufacturing the illusion of complacent, of replacement. Who's to blame when the hands get locked in the violin of shame? Permanent fixture, behold the volatile mixture of realness, and I don't feel this. Could it be as contagious as it is outrageous to keep filling up these pages? Cue the music, prepare the kick, wake them up quick before they fall deeper into sickness. Witness a holy calamity, good time / bad time fallacy. Pull the trigger, I am bigger than Trigger Man, or warn me in a language that's easy to understand. Harm the attack and step back for clarity, surgically remove any irregularity.
Regular, nebula, either fella, splatter paint, and that it ain't satisfied enough for two-dimensional God image. Combined garbage is worship. Flawless first get spit with ease. Release saliva grease, slippery industry. Straight attached, roll a rap about solution in space. Choosing your face to sketch. I'm arranged to set over a formless void. Darkness kisses androids. Saw the light and it was good. Beats on streets, first breathe life. Devil truly loves his horse beats white. Cast spells and reconcile. Hand me down's a second child. Awoke with a smile the day your rap career. That smiles away around the corner on the stage. Freestyle and sway. Collaborate with my whole crew like all day. On some never just sitting here. John Vineyard, Adam Hilton there. Crumble building while Christy right finger pluck. Singer stuck with beat-buck. Christian Hill, what up? Where's all my binary opposites? Sigma Prime versus audio misfit. Radio ain't playing none of this shit. Like my dial to the left, smile when I left. Absurdities keep hearing my breath, keep friends in my nest. I'm a bear in the rest and byproducts, while you're byproducts.
Pen plus paper equals super collider, a vision provider, the cleansing fire, burn out for hire, supernova style, shine like the sun on everyone for a long while, quite possibly eternal, 6'2" towering inferno. Heat miser till they expose the beat, then incendiary from the head to the feet. Be aware when the solar flares extend to the absolute zero at the core of all ordinary men. Ignorant to the pain, till nothing's left but charred remains. Dust in the wind, revisited again. Arm twist charm via repetition and replication. In the combination, lacking explanation or consideration for the bystander. Often misunderstood by the outlander, which does both good in the long run. Let the grand expanse in between be the venue where life can dance. Electric mayhem, intelligent sound system. Who will be the next victim? Prisoner trapped in a prison, studying spectral analysis and sleep paralysis. Diametrically opposed ends, friends and passing, both side effects of passion. Time for action, the only thought on my mind is taxing. Anybody asking questions, listen for a while, think versatile. Try and reconcile with the culture you defile and move on. This is how one can improve on the things they love and then rise above. We all feel it to the core. We all want more. These the last days. Get yours. We all feel it to the core. We all want more. These the last days. Introduction time for the oblique speaker, abstract thinker, drinker on the brink of a tragic relapse. Perhaps the fall that can prolong, eventually hitting the wall. Sorta like Cruel to Be Kind, augmented design, hands free just to fly blind. Cheap thrills, whoever says speed kills your best. Step aside so that we won't collide. No need to hide. Spectatorship is a highly recommended practice for those who lack this seemingly easy ability to comprehend the reason I'm called mystery. Second guessing, truly obsessing over any possibility that the reality is a bleak one. Cause it's music to the ears of a sucker, lost and looking for peers. Flunkies, aiming at a chance for supremacy, spitting mirror image of his own worst enemy. Nega MC, king of a scene that's broken socially due to extremity, a disparity in the polarity of everything. Distance makes for an atomic reckoning, dark energy beckoning for closeness. When nothing else remains, they shall toast this achievement. If that's what the suckers wanna call it, haul it in and then the party can begin. Ignorant bliss, when they reminisce over you at best, it's a quick overview. Cryptic clip notes and soundbite quotes, floating in sickness with no antidotes. Terminology will determinately, irreversibly, and interpersonally. We all feel it to the core. We all want more. These the last days. Get yours. We all feel it to the core. We all want more. These the last days. Get yours. Beyond Genesis, infinite, limitless, bird's eye view for the tried and true. Visual, individual, thought criminal that manipulates data, delivers subliminal. That's how a prodigal, invisible son returns to spread the heat on everyone. Equal opportunity, denial of immunity. Never a no-show, but may shine truly, fluidly. The water technique, polar connection makes it concrete. Set it, so solid that most forget it. Tragically heroic or pathetically poetic. Shakespearean criterion addition, solid acquisition, fusion and vision all along the same line. Joined to divide, war going on outside, worldwide. Pick a role, weatherman to make the wind blow. Fly or jump out the window. No offense, the evidence of time moving on is abundant. This is redundancy, sick form of reluctancy to accept them changes. And the strangest part is the audacity to call it art. Saying it straight faced and quite complacent. Warn the adjacent about osmosis, proximity, awareness, preparedness for those closest. Looking down the barrel, stumbled in without the bulletproof apparel. The most dangerous game arose by any other name. It's still the same thing. Grab hold wrong and the thorns will sting. Offer up the blood and the tears they bring. Lay of the land versus chain of command. Leader of the pack that remains unmanned. Ghost unit, motivation of the spirit. Visiting the thrill ride without the ticket. This is but a snippet of a bigger picture. How it sits with you is implicitly idyllic. Master whatever forces I inhibit. Far from illicit, let's get specific. Pushing each digit to the limit. Finger jab, inch punch combination to the timid. Crush that windpipe like it was acrylic. Shattering the vision to see the most vivid. Pieces of a dream that has been quarantined. Keep them separated so they never convene. Intervene in between the lines. Let them find your design amongst the hearts and minds.
If only there were more love than money changing hands nowadays. Glory over fame always. Social evolution / love revolution. After the love is gone, then restitution is rewarded. Down to the sordid details and assorted fine print. Every last cent was spent before the money changed hands. Whether it be bad finances or bad romance, the two seem as if they were parallel factors, solely designed to keep people in line. Criminal neglect of the beautiful mind. Blind faith is the genesis of the vine. Faith is a key, but you must see all the opportunities. The forest and the trees, every degree. The arm, leg, arm, head that is cherished individually.
Totally caught up, totally out of luck, totally in pain, totally insane, totally without doubt, totally spaced out.
I know if you understand what I'm talking about.
Stepped out the front door and the rain followed. Meditated that it'll be better tomorrow. Manifest those visions with such precision and clarity. On some clockwork regularity. Optimism is a temporary wisdom. Unique ability to see the full prism. Take it all in. Let's begin, shall we? At the epicenter is where I'll be. Listing the devils within the details, sort of is a hobby, but not for a living. Most unforgiven and forgotten in one fell swoop. Duck soup, enough for the whole group to partake in another forsaken ritual of a naturally habitual type routine. Seamsters minus the scene, hands that are strangling whatever's between.
Totally caught up, totally out of luck, totally in pain, totally insane, totally without doubt, totally spaced out.
I know if you understand what I'm talking about.
Selective, directive, operational, multitask master type situational, like a washer and a pusher combined. Vision of a future, this mind designed on some pollen, a beautifully abstract mess. Dot connection from a man obsessed, Supermanic, heroic the moment before stoic. Rapper like Charles Bukowski was a poet. Novel ideas, embrace the fear. America still needs volunteers. Look at what's happening on the streets. Start a revolution with or without beats by speaking. Teaching the concise and coherent facts that normally are readily apparent. They're easily ignored, fully unexplored, unadored. The facts we cannot afford to neglect. Respect for the unhinged, living off the fringe benefits of a bid. Swoon in the midst of too much too soon. The bag in the wind, the red balloon. Player will revise without compromise. One who approaches and plans to improvise is a free man. The Main Street exile, high quality and a low profile.
Totally caught up, totally out of luck, totally in pain, totally insane, totally without doubt, totally spaced out.
I know if you understand what I'm talking about.
Listen up, because the city's still screaming, streaming through the possibilities of redeeming itself. A split and sort of like the Joy Division. People on the block know a dubbing premonition. Low-key scholars, silent alarm callers, landing much better than the rest of the followers. The boy who made slaves at an end sacrifices freedom to go at it again. No destination can fit this equation. Going mobile without the hesitation. Decimating any trace of authentication. Stay strapped in for a brief demonstration. Introduction to the deconstruction of the functionality within the monarch seduction. Separation, anxiety, scaling obstacles, a glorious variety. Looking for sobriety. Now I think it's alright that we're together, and I think that's the right idea, my man. I bet that's the best you ever played it in. Yo, I think that's the right idea. Dismemberment plan set to cover any man from head to toe. A global benefit for any inspired individual. Army situational for that full contact. Thrill-seeking type cat. A win for the losing champion, my dear friend. Real, but compared to what? It depends on the stance that is taken. Which in turn is the architect of the universe we're creating in. Emulating the idea of a feeling. Self-induced wound that'll soon need healing. Reeling from the shock while blocking out the pain. Blood stains splattered all over the mundane. Static, monochromatic and dogmatic. Too much of anything can make you an addict. Angel-headed hipsters lacking the connection. Facing opposite directions from the blessing. Now I think it's alright that we're together, and I think that's the right idea, my man. Yeah, I bet that's the best you ever played it, and I think that's the right idea. Perfect blue hue, a vast abyss for any soulless individuals to wander into. Following the lights, possibly even get it right and select one right for the picking. Sticking to the plan with an unchanging stand, sort of like getting pulled out of quicksand. Soul shifting miracle man, working on a hand-to-hand basis in numerous places. Synergetic, social symbiotics, personal growth through artistic byproducts. Momentum connects with hypnotic effect. Travelers not knowing the direction they're going. All journeys over accumulated destination. Placement, debasement, professionally. Travel without moving, questionably. Wondering what the lesson will be. Patiently waiting, anticipating, reacting. Love-sick victims becoming the vaccine. The irony of ashes to ashes. Molehill Mountain, a fountain of growth as time passes. Enlightenment exists at the summit. During the climb, remember what you learned from it. Daddy's traveling and won't make it home. Burning at his views up here, all alone. Now I think it's alright that we're together, and I think that's the right idea, my man. I bet that's the best you ever played it, and I think that's the right idea.
Reversal, universal, magnetically pathetic attempt. Self-sacrificial individual, fresh out of nails and screws. Tax exempt for his own benefit. Not innocent in a traditional sense. When the new evidence introduced itself into the picture, changed the game within the framework that's maintained. Saw the brain games and exercising, compromise in all situations. Totally influenced by the limitations of the average stat, being way beyond that. Phenomenal cat with kinks. Watch how it all links together despite mistakes. Concentration breaks, memory lapses, misinformed or misfired synapses.
Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it.
How's that for some more obscure rap? Verbal entrapment, end of the dragnet. Ends against the middle of a polarized magnet. Unconditional love / bad habit. Rabbit animal, cannibal, transformer. I stay open, back to the corner. Go, visceral, peripheral. 360 vision on a static physical. Look at how everything is illuminated. Only for a moment to excommunicate it. Cast out, let's pull the mask out. Time for the unseen to lash out. Two-step win, all in the cash out. Making history, flawless victory. Still mumbles like embrace the mystery. Scatterbrain picture, perfect memory.
Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it. Born like a sickness, I can't get rid of it.
Esoteric hustler, put on the squeeze. Hold you in the arms till you feel the disease. Psychosomatic, lazy lymphatic adjustment. Into the flood with thrusted, helping hands holding out list of demands. Good advice tailor-made for the badlands. Hourglass sand, dreams of a shake-up. Give them the kick and help them wake up. Eyes open, hold them out the pocket in the palm. Spin it and anticipate the chance to stay calm. God made a rambling man, gambling a chance that this life is a part of the plan. Play it how it lands, fate is in motion. Moby Dick without the whale of the ocean. Hold on and hope that it all works out. Physically move beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Wanna like extinction, they can't get rid of it. Wanna like extinction, they can't get rid of it. Wanna like extinction, they can't get rid of it. Wanna like extinction, they can't get rid of it.
Being's unbearable lightness, the urge to write despite this permanent likeness left behind. Big line sets off action, going all in with nothing to ration. Rainy day savings all day, beware of the stick-up kids roaming in the hallway, always looking out for an easy withdrawal. Benefits doubling is a downfall, sort of like the shadow of a smile. Sinister side, coinciding with the need to hide within the other side of time. Lines in the sand can determine where I choose to stand. Therefore, a step 13 means leaving everything behind at the cost of a beautiful mind. Unwind, but try not to unravel. Head among the clouds, feet among gravel.
Infinite, ultimate, life support system. 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 Infinite, ultimate, life support system.
Formulate a picture of matter, plummeting earthbound, shattering whatever's in the path of his pyrrhic victory. Like this achieved at the risk that anybody made to believe is offended. And all contact is ended. No place to land without hands extended. Done, crash land amongst no one. Survive to thrive like blister in the sun. Baby, it ain't hard to tell. Dig this shell, well equipped for the hell I catch. In the hunger of a journey to complete this match. Stuck in the rut, this unique cut doesn't seem to be compatible. Or it's too adaptable, malleable, yet somehow barely valuable. Some say the value is a gradual gain. Payback for choosing to invest in pain.
Infinite, ultimate, life support system. 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 Infinite, ultimate, life support system.
Scoping out the vast expanse makes the tiny dancer feel the lack of a need to advance. No need to be a solitary visionary, but a pure spirit with nobody near it. An island which no man is unless all circumstances spiral fully out of control. But suppose two black holes collided and merged together to form a single black hole. Everything hanging in the balance might vanish. Panic from the beautifully fantastic damage. Pictures are still on the wall. Before I walk away, it seems like they want to see me crawl. Everything hits at once, simultaneous, somewhat redundant, overabundant. Natural next steps becoming numb from it. Seems like equilibrium comes from it.
Infinite, ultimate, life support system. 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 Infinite, ultimate, life support system.
Matchmaker, arsonist, moonlight, and fire in the eyes, blind men recognize. With the hands idle or in need of a title. At those feet walk the moonlight mile, marathon style, continuous. Stress the whole episode strenuous. Self-made venomous due to an unchecked interest that's been known to manifest in the deep. Run for 8 days a week. Roadshow flow, opposite antique. Instant classic, dope on plastic. Right exact within the inner fabric. Truth interwoven between the words chosen. Halfway home at the half-day closing. Frozen in the chain of events with a strain imposing itself until the chain is broken.
Every time you do your thing, watch what you do. Watch what you do.
Rearrangement to the origins of the lost mammal. Burn both candle limbs off the handles, putting everything together with the choice to dismantle freely, leaving the shambles, rubble, rumble, yet remain humble. King of a castle that will soon crumble. Pack light, shadow in the night. Versatile style on the scale of hematite. First-hand knowledge, trapped in the quantum of solace. No apology for being polished. Why confession for a life's profession? Search for sagehood, passing on lessons. Sentimental journey of the soul. Digging on introspection, fun and control. This is how the accidental at-home tourist is created and then emancipated.
Every time you do your thing, watch what you do. Watch what you do.
Slithered snug against a withering wind, perimeter spin, division disconnect the ends, subvert the bends, the breaks, replace the shaking hands and hearts. We could stand a new start, but it's all hail the visible chatter, the batter boils for scattered shots, it's odds hope despondent, gassy last breath responsive, slap mine to drop the top of skin spoil, empirical band that's sunk in coil, exact diversion of the sayer's death, these layers play deaf to it all the theft, sifted from off of this database faceless, but we teeth meat to live give to this embedded beast, we better be ready to unsettle these up a metal kettle hot prototype lettering, see, let her sing lethargic, let them bring bombardment, let the shards hit our compartments, rewrite a fate to hit its target, we can all bask in the ashes, as the castles fall where they may, but we can all outlast the ration, rebuild our broken focus, and shape it up in our way.
Every time you do your thing, watch what you do. Watch what you do. Every time you do your thing, watch what you do. Watch what you do.
Secondhand smoke jumper, double bummer, another cruel summer for the Homestar runner. Mama looks down and spits on the ground anytime that topic's mentioned. The mad adventure, mad scientist in training, monstrous melody needs unchaining. Rampage style for the sun, the necessity works effectively without the weaponry the sun cats require. This is now a journey to build the legacy, a quest for fire. Light a path, leap straight to the empire. Love it like it's soon to be a funeral pyre. Any other path to be a waste of time among suckers that constitute a waiting line. Watch it intertwine in the infinity, timidly marching into anonymity. Using the stone that the builder refused, completed the fuse that could power the muse. Artificial energy driven contraption, ready for action, the main attraction. Lacing up the gloves on Sabathia Maxo, no matter the outcome, just act natural. Frightening, even when the screws need tightening. Ducker gets struck by smokestack lightning, shining like gold, but standing tight. Wipe it all down and create the crown from the first cut. Simply cause it's the deepest. Days never finish, so remain sleepless. In it to win it, if only for a hot minute. Skin it, strip it to the bone, and spin it around. Eagle eye view in proximity. Lost in the search for a cure to the remedy. Generation gap, beats versus blanks, on both sides with bombs and tanks. Let it all simmer, future gets dimmer. X after Y's, eliminate the chance of a winner. Punishment part the clown baby, capturing the flag, possibly maybe. One hand washes, one receives. Those hands are clean as what a fool believes. Mr. House Scion, light as a feather and flying high within the friendly skies. Touchdown and never left the ground, hoping for discovery of the profound category. Redundancy to duck allegory, caustic wit meant to advance the story. Abstract Ouroboros, self-sacrificial while simultaneous and cyclical. Skip standing in line to get a new brain that makes one neutral on a moving train. Logic dictates there's momentum to gain, even without movement. Forced improvement. Is it harder than to be stagnant, or worse digress, repel the magnet? That's the choice of the polar opposition. Painless just like a suicide mission, an impression that just kept on pushing away the misguided passion play. All-star cast, cream of the crop, solid to the last thread of curtain drops. Some method benefits the misdirected, hand selected to be disconnected. Smart cats that realize it ain't pretty to pull a 180 and cut that city.
got up this morning and I was thinking about you. And I thought of this poem, which I'm gonna play for you right now.
Definition of impact, the force will blow and the object ceases to remain intact. Simple as that, speak the body, I believe gon' meet in fact. Eardrum attack, rusted adjustment, totally unlike the way we discussed it. Super sharp with new maneuvers, audio junkie, full-blown abuser. Wouldn't it amuse you so to let go and bask in the glow of it all? This is an abstract free-fall revisited, public image update unlimited. Learn to swim before the lights go dim on the show you're planning. Clearly from where I'm standing, these cats are sinking and thinking about going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper. Shine like specters that aren't defined. Naked eye patch working on the double blind third eye side bet. Lest one forget, this journey contains past infinite without destination. Introducing uncommon denominators into equations. Collect components for calculation. Modern avenue memory transmutations. Good vibrations. Resonating on monolith frequency frequently. Champion status. Doomsday massive. This mammoth madness. Look at the canvas. So callous it upset the balance. Seems the dreams became actual malice. A threat. Leaving unchecked for a series of events you won't soon forget. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper. Abstract engineer working the angles. Spends time exposing the trouble with angels. Rack up freaking fly miles on wings of wax. Prepare for their deep impact. That closes the deal. Makes it real. As the massacres and mass appeal. Shot mass suckers like electric feel. Every day there's a new king of the hill. That'll tell you what the sun's all about when the lights go out. Songs on the key right now. Powerful impact. Lacking the need for a time restraint. That will surely seem quaint to an evolutionary, revolutionary tune thought pattern. Cabinets in sight. Living it in right. Regular men bite. The pattern continues on an elevated plane. The plane beneath the bus for another campaign. Or avoid that cold November rain. Or watch out where the cars and the sharks and the claws. So it's easy to observe the flaws of the competition. On mission, set for decision to strike or intercept transmission. Heavy artillery, more ammunition than one needs to abuse competition. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper. Because the walls are closing in once again. The lettering gets clearer as it draws nearer. And time for thinking equals nil. This is real life in real time, and it's redefined by the moment. Those who own it on alone, others roam the fringes, inches from the action, lacking satisfaction, itching to be the source of energy for a single positive reaction. Contact in the truest form imagined. Fingerprints planted upon the surface of this tangible tangent. Parallel lines frame the corners of my mind. Tangle them together for a chance to unwind and resign to the natural flow. Gravitational, give them something they can classify as conversational. Misinterpretation of personification. Animate and animate, strictly the motivational tactics. Targets on the journey for practice. Give it how you live it, type millennium actress. Bartering the dust for ashes. Stuck matching wits with the classless. Rose-colored glasses for the masses. Limited supply. No more protection for the naked eye. Ultraviolet as the ultraviolence. never will chief be one to suffer in silence. Complacency breeds contempt, and no man will be exempt from that fact or the abstract impact to follow. That's one tough pill to swallow. Thinking if you hold it all together through tomorrow, you can make a masterpiece out of anything left. If you ain't supposed to die a natural death, then you're cursed at the finish. Psyche gets pushed to the limits if you're forced to watch your value diminish.